It sure seemed like the Browns' defense was different. It had a different mentality against the Patriots than it did against the Bengals. Did you sense that, or am I reading too much into it?
No, I mean, obviously it just wasn't, they weren't ready. They weren't, there's something that Josh McDaniels did or something that Bill Belichick did to throw that defense off. Myles Garrett got his one sack, but other than that, I mean, they didn't get after the quarterback too much, which I thought they were going to do. They weren't very aggressive, which I thought they were going to be. They didn't cover very well, especially the tight ends. So I don't know. I think it's a little bit of a combination of everything. I don't think they had that attacking style that you saw against the Cincinnati Bengals. I don't think you saw that at all. So I don't know why you didn't see that. I thought that was going to be their game plan going in, was to get after Mac Jones, to really rush the passer and get the line of scrimmage going in the right direction. But they did not do that. And instead, it looked like Josh McDaniels ran circles around that Joe Woods. So a bad week is a bad week. I don't think it's a bad defense as a whole. They've proven that they've proven that they can play and play really, really well. The problem is they just have zero consistency, and this would be a week to bring it back to get some more inconsistency by playing really, really well after a really, really poor game against the Patriots.
Yeah. So the fans and media have been all over Joe Woods. Some of it warranted, some of it not warranted. But in listening to Malik Jackson, the guys who are playing for him seem to support him pretty much across the board. Here's Malik Jackson about what he sees from Joe Woods.
He's the same guy every day, comes in, smile on his face. Now, we understand there's some fire under his butt because of what happened last week, all of our butts, but just that he's sitting there moping around, upset or feeling pressure and putting it on us. I don't feel that.
Do you think he has the trust and buy-in from the guys on defense?
Oh, no question. No question. Now, I think Coach Woods does a great job of that, and I think it's one of those things you have to be standing in front of a group of guys telling them what they're doing wrong all the time and not taking any responsibility kind of gets annoying. So I think he does a great job of really coming in, accepting blame because, it starts with him first, and then then it rolls downhill pretty fast. So, but I think it's nice to have a coach that takes accountability and that understands, that we're all in this together, and that just doesn't say it, but really accepts it and tells us that. So, yeah.
So, again, Malik Jackson, veteran, and in hearing that, the guys that are playing for Joe Woods are on board, it appears.
Yeah, I don't think it's easier for fans and for media to come at a player or come at a coach because they're not there, they're not in the trenches. They just see what they see on Sundays, and and that's fair. I mean, that's the place that the fans and media are. But for guys in that locker room, they see how hard these coaches work, how long you're in there. They see everything behind the scenes. They see every comment that's made by Coach Woods. They see every adjustment that's made. They see every game plan that's created. I mean, they see everything. So if Joe Woods is willing to take accountability and the players are willing to take accountability as well, I think that's a great kind of even line of communication where everybody's taking the blame and there's no finger pointing. So I think they play for Joe Woods. I do. I think they play hard for him. I don't think they dislike him whatsoever. I know that, maybe last game there was some some issues with adjustments and whatnot, but not every game is going to be perfect, and be a player, be a coach. And, you got to have trust in your guy if you want to go anywhere the rest of the way.